Welcome to Jar of Motivation for another inspirational story. Here's a story capturing the remarkable journey of Mamoudou Gassama, a young man whose courage and selflessness earned him the nickname, the Spiderman of Paris. In 2018, the world was captivated by a video showing a young man scaling the balconies of a Parisian apartment building. With nothing but his bare hands, he swung from one ledge to the next, his body moving with an effortless speed and grace that defied gravity. Onlookers held their breath as he reached his destination, a young child clinging to a railing for stories high. The young man hoisted the child up, saving him from certain danger. In the blink of an eye, Mamoudou Gassama, an undocumented migrant from Mali, became a global hero. Mamoudou Gassama was born in 1996 in Yaguin, Mali, a small town where dreams often feel constrained by circumstance. Growing up, Mamoudou had always been drawn to tales of courage. But courage was not just a story for him. It was a survival skill. Life in Mali was harsh. Political instability, poverty, and lack of opportunities led Mamoudou to leave home at 24. Like many young men from his region, he dreamed of reaching Europe, hoping for a life of security and dignity. The journey from Mali to Paris is fraught with peril. Mamoudou traveled thousands of miles, crossing the Sahara, braving smugglers, facing hunger, and enduring cold desert nights. He eventually crossed the Mediterranean, one of the deadliest routes for migrants, risking his life in the hope of reaching European shores. Paris was a beautiful city, but for Mamoudou, it was also a city of shadows. With no official papers, he was invisible. Life was uncertain. He picked up odd jobs wherever he could, from construction sites to restaurants. Yet, despite the hardships, Mamoudou held on to hope. He was determined to build a future, no matter how difficult it seemed. On May 26, 2018, Mamoudou's life changed forever. It was a warm afternoon, and Mamoudou had been out with friends. They were strolling through the 18th arrondissement, one of Paris's most diverse neighborhood, when a commotion caught his attention. People were shouting and pointing upwards. Mamoudou looked up and saw the child, dangling precariously from a fourth-floor balcony. Time seemed to slow down. Every second counted. Without a second thought, Mamoudou darted toward the building and began climbing. He scaled the balconies with astonishing speed and agility, his strong hands gripping the metal bars and ledges. The world watched in awe as he reached the child and, with one swift movement, pulled him to safety. When he reached the ground, Mamoudou was greeted by a crowd of cheering onlookers. But his thoughts were not on himself. They were on the child he had saved. His instinct to help had overpowered any fear he might have felt. The video of the rescue went viral, catching the attention of the world, and that of French President Emmanuel Macron. Days later, Mamoudou was invited to the Élysée Palace, where he was honored for his heroism. Macron offered him French citizenship, and he was soon given the opportunity to join the Paris Fire Brigade. Mamoudou's story resonated with people because it was not just about the rescue. It was about the human spirit's boundless potential to rise above hardship. He came to Paris searching for a better life, and through one act of bravery, he found it. Today, Mamoudou serves as a firefighter in Paris, where he continues to protect the city that embraced him. Mamoudou Gassama's journey is one of resilience, courage, and compassion. He reminds us all that heroes come in all forms and from all places, and that sometimes they emerge from the most unlikely circumstances. Mamoudou's act of heroism has left an indelible mark on Paris, and his story is a testament to the power of selflessness and bravery in the face of adversity.